original idea for a video. I already recorded it, and I was going to actually put it up tonight, but I'm going to put a pin in that for one more day, because it's time to talk about somebody being an asshole yet again. This comes from a dev at Ubisoft. His name is, and forgive me if I say this wrong, but Joby Kyle Carmichael. I don't remember the name right now. I'll put a picture up real quick and see what he said. So apparently it was reported that out of 2,600 developers, 2,600 devs, only 1% of that plans on developing for the Wii U. So you know, I'll put a link in the description and all that. You can read it. It's very short. It's not even really an article. It's just like a picture and then people bitching in the comment section or whatever. But this guy, he puts a report on it, which is fine, and it's not the point that bothers me. I really don't give a shit about the 1% thing. I mean, it's not really factoring in. It's also factoring like cell phone games and stuff like that. But you know, that's not even the point of the article. That's not even the point of this whole video here. Is the guy posted on his Twitter, which I heard he later deleted it. And this guy is a Ubisoft developer, by the way. Did I mention that? The guy works for Ubisoft. He's a Ubisoft dev. So he goes and he says, I'm pretty sure some of you people are familiar with these people. I don't know a lot of developer names, but somebody out there does. So he goes and puts a tweet. There's a report from GDC or whatever with the article. And at the end of that, and here's the part that really kind of bothers me, is that at the end of that whole thing, he says, good. Yeah. These professional type developers here, they're supposed to be in the profession, supposed to be carrying an air of professionalism to them, goes there, puts up a tweet, and like a common fucking moronic fanboy that you would expect to find on the internet, decides to play up that, hey, look, I'm cool too, because I'm saying that the Wii U is failing, and I'm happy about that, because that's what the internet does, right? They get happy about the Wii U failing. And that's what really is bugging me about this guy. Is this fucking asshole decides to go and sit there and be like, good. You know, probably big smile on his face. Probably when he first read the article, sit there, just big smile on his face. I know how these people look. I can see it in my mind is when they go and they read news like this, and they sit there and they're reading it and they're just like, big old fucking cheesy smile, like it's the most important thing in them to the world that a company, or at least a certain system, fails because it's going to improve their quality of life somehow. If a system doesn't survive or make it for the next couple years, somehow their life is going to be better. That is, the sun will shine brighter, and the clouds will be gone, and the birds will sing, and everybody will be happy. This is just for one thing. You know, nothing else matters except for a failing system. And you know, I would expect that from the regular gaggle of morons on the internet who just have nothing else better to do except find these things. But you see, when you're in the business like this, you need to have an air of professionalism. I'm sorry, but you do. A lot of these people, like I said, I think I said it before, is like, a lot of these people on YouTube, when they act like assholes that they are, they're not really getting paid for it. You know, they're doing it for, in their mind, they think they're fun, or they think they're some part of a great cause, or whatever. It's just fine, whatever. I don't give a shit. But, you know, you're supposed to be in the business, people. You people are supposed to be in the business, and you're supposed to say things like, you're not supposed to think like this. If you think this, that is fine. You can have this conversation among your buddies or whatever, and be happy. But when you go on the internet, when you know there's going to be a bunch of people like watching and reading, you decide to lower yourself to the lowest common denominator of video game fan. And I've noticed this, I've seen a lot of people do this before, and it's just bullshit. Alright, so you sit there and you're little, good, I'm glad. Oh, I don't want to see the Wii U fail because whatever. It's like, look, if you don't want to see the Wii U succeed or whatever, that's fine. Alright, I don't get it. I don't know why people are sitting there just like having boners over a system failing. I mean, it's just like, I don't get this. I don't understand. It's like people were to just, you know, absolutely just the way they are. You know, I can't even formulate the words for it. It's just how fucking stupid it is. Let me tell you right now, if I were to wake up tomorrow, alright, if I wake up tomorrow and the news was, no more Wii U, they're done. Nintendo scrapped it. We're not doing Wii U anymore. That's it. my day would go on as normal. I would get up, I would shower, I would go to work, I would come home, and then I'd watch TV, and my life would be the same. Nothing special happened that day. Other people, you know, they'll probably be devastated, they'll probably be upset, they'll probably bitch and moan and yell at Nintendo or stuff like that. And I'll pretty much just say, well, maybe you should advertise better than Nintendo. And a lot of people were like, oh my god, I can't believe this, oh Nintendo, why? Oh, I'm so upset, fuck you Nintendo, blah blah blah. But you just coming out. Or, you know, and you're definitely going to have like the PC, PS4 fanboys, maybe not so much Xbox, they're kind of quiet actually, for the most part. But they're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna throw on parties. I mean, there's gonna be like dancing in the street, the whole sign saying, "Wii U failed." Oh, I'm so happy that this is the greatest day of my life. My child was born yesterday. I got married this morning, but this is, I don't know if people get married in the morning, but this is the greatest day of my life. Let us all celebrate with a big barbecue or some shit like that's gonna happen. Okay, so I kind of like veered off topic here, but you get what I'm saying here with these people, developers, and like all the developers come out are just acting like complete unprofessional fucking assholes. All right, that's the point that blows me off. Instead of come out and saying, look, we just don't think that the Wii U is a platform that we're gonna profit the most off of right now. All right, I get that. I would be, yeah, I kind of see your point. You know, or maybe they said, well, we tried to work with Nintendo, but they didn't want to work with us, and we feel that if they don't want to work with us, we don't need to work with them. I totally understand. But instead of doing that, instead of coming out professional about it, talking like business like they should, they come out and they talk like children. Like these fucking children who go, ha ha, look at that. I mean, remember EA? EA was like, well, we don't make games for children's systems or something like that, because they got burned by Nintendo, let's face it. And instead of just coming out and being honest about it, they're like, we don't make kids games anyway, so there, take that. If you're playing Nintendo, are not for mature players, and we make it. It's like, you know what? Just stop with the bullshit. All right, come out, be fucking professional about it, speak the truth. You know, tell how you feel, tell how it's not good business for you right now, but don't sit there and act like childish fucking internet douchebag morons, which is like 90% of the internet, 99% of the internet. I'm giving the internet too much credit by giving it 90%. 99% of the fucking internet wants to act like this, like their big playground where they can do whatever the fuck they want and talk like little bitches. You know, you don't do that. You gotta rise above that. You gotta be professional. You gotta show that the video game industry is something to be looked at as well as any other profession. But no, you want to act like the baseline, moronic, childlike people that we're already being like credited as anyway. I mean, most gamers are looked down upon, alright? We're looked like, for the most part, almost look like the scum of society in some cases. Maybe I'm doing a little extreme, but you see what I'm saying? So these people need to come out and just try to act and look professional and not act like little children, crybaby bitches who want to sit there and, well, I guess they're not crying, but they want to sit there and just be like, again, gamers, grow the fuck up. Developers, really grow the fuck up.